Hello, guys. Happy Tuesday. Welcome back. Or hello for the first time if you're just now hopping in here and watching me make some calls. If you are here, please, I know it just started, so I'll give everyone a few minutes, but as you hop in, if you would throw a comment in the chat, say hi. I like to interact so I don't feel like I'm talking to myself. I'll also throw, while we're waiting for some people to hop in here, I'm going to throw this link in the chat. This link, if you will I go in there right? I don't know if that was clickable or not. Might have not been clickable. Maybe let's try. If you need help closing a deal and you need help underwriting it, talking to the seller, talking to the agent, getting it dispoed, all of that good stuff, you can submit it. Maybe try this one. You can submit it here and our team will help you out. Get it closed. We have a Discord going right now. If you're in there already, let me know. We have a lot of people in there. We've had several people. Let's see how many we have now. We have 215 people in there currently. And it's really cool. There's a lot of things happening in there. We're seeing people get their first contract. We've gotten several contracts. I actually think we're going to get, I don't know off the top of my head, maybe like 3 to 4 that are on the brink of getting signed. So that's super exciting. All from the Discord group. Lots of people are making their first calls. We're, helping them send out the offer, helping them get it closed. And so we're seeing a lot of contracts come from that. It's been a lot of fun. And then we're also seeing if anyone's a Gator student or interested in being a Gator student or just being a Gator without being a student, all that, you can also hop in there. And like today, there's so many Gators in there. We're helping them get their first Gator deal. And I made a post today. Let's see how many. 1, 2, 3. Like 11 comments. I said, hey, have an opportunity for you. And if you're trying to get your first Gator deal, let me know. There's like 8 people that are like, I'm ready to go. I think we have like 5 or 6 people getting their first Gator deal right now as well. So lots of fun things are happening in there. If you're in there, let me know. Let me know how you feel about it. If you're not in there, reach out to me, DM me, and let's get you in that group. That group is only going to keep growing and more value is going to be added to that group. The power. So a lot of what we're doing in that group is direct to agent. A lot of the calls you guys see me make here is direct to agent. Direct to agent is powerful for a lot of reasons. One being the low cost, low barrier to entry. You can just go on Zillow, which is free, make the call with your phone, which you already have, and get the deal signed and over with, right? No real money out of your pocket spent. Unlike skip tracing lists, paying for dialers, all of those things. So direct agent is pretty low barrier to entry, and you also have the opportunity to get multiple leads from one source. So, like for example, we are working some deals right now that I think I told you guys about it last week, how he was super against creative finance. He came back to us like 40 days later and was like, hey, I have this one that I'm open to. Also, I have this listing. So we locked up 2 contracts from that one agent. And then just the other day, he came back and said, hey, I have another one that I want you guys to look at. So we don't have that contract yet, but that's 3 contracts, potential contracts from one single source. all within a week or so. So that's the power of direct to agent, is you're building those relationships and you're trying to get more than just the listing that you're calling on. If y'all can hear my dog, I'm really sorry. She is making me lose my mind today. And I'm like, my house is 2 stories, so I really think that it like echoes up the stairs when she barks, and it's really annoying. Okay, let's see what we got first. Okay, this house, let's see, was it on the market? It's been on the market for about 47 days, and they've dropped the price about $20K overall. These listing photos are so odd. Oh, okay.
Hello?
Hey, my name's Jade. I was calling because I'm interested in the listing on Harbor Point.
Uh-huh.
Is that one still available?
What's the address of it?
It is. Okay. That was the wrong agent. He didn't say that off the bat, but he was like, "Oh, let me pull it up." And I was okay, this is not your listing. He didn't know what I was talking about. So I don't know how I got that number. Dang it. I really don't understand why Zillow just won't give you the phone number of the agents. You would think that the agents want it out there to be contacted. Well, I thought maybe I could find his number real quick, but let's see, what number did I just call? Is this right? Maybe. Let's try this number. Whoops. I was totally just calling someone. I'm glad they didn't answer. It was the wrong number. Okay.
Your call has been forwarded to voice.
Hello, John.
Hey, John, my name's Jade. I was calling because I was interested in the listing on Harbor Point.
Yes, I'm in the middle of a meeting right now. Is this is this for a subject to offer, or is this a normal offer?
Oh, well, I was just calling because I was interested in purchasing it. I don't know too much about it at this point.
Oh, okay. Can I give you a call back after we get out of this meeting?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I'll give you probably give me about 45 minutes,
Okay.
maybe an hour, and I'll give you a call right back.
Okay, no problem. Thank you. All right. That's funny. I don't know if y'all could hear him. His audio was pretty muffled, but he immediately was like, I'm in the middle of something. Is this a subject to offer or a regular offer?" Like, I don't even know. I've just pulled up this house on Zillow. That's how you know that they've just been so bombarded, though. They don't even try to, like, say hi or have any professionalism at all. They're just like, is this what it is? Okay, bye. Which is crazy. Anyway, I'm calling back and we'll see how those, or he'll call me back and we'll see how those subject to offers are going. Okay, let me make note of this. Oh, let me make sure I have his right number so I don't call this other number again. Oops. I had an agent start the call telling me that they don't have time for it if I'm not an end buyer. Yeah, I mean, I get both sides to it. Like, to me, there's a professional way to go about that conversation instead of just being flat out like, if you're not a buyer, I can't talk to you. Bye. Like, that's just so rude because, I mean, for one, y'all could have a mutual beneficial relationship and they are just being super unprofessional. But there's another side to it where I get that they are trying to protect their time. Like that guy, he's probably gotten nothing but subject to offers. And maybe there is a real reason why it does not work for these sellers. So he's just like, if this is what you're calling about, just, I don't have the time for it. Right. And so I understand that it's important for everyone to protect their time. But again, there's a way to go about it that is not so rude and so off-putting as soon as you answer the phone to someone. So, nobody wants to waste their time. I don't want to waste my time on the phone with him if there's a legit reason why we can't move forward with it either. So I get it. What do you do when they say no to subject to? I mean, it really just comes down to, why is it a no? Why is this not going to work for the sellers? Subject to is not for every seller. It may not be a good fit. It may not be the best option, so if it's legit not the best option, then just drop it and move on to one that it is the best option for. And if it is legit the only option and the agent is still saying no, then why are they saying no? Are they saying no because they think that it's going to prevent them from buying a house in the future? There's a million reasons why they want to say no to it. And usually it's just because they don't have answers to their questions that they're worried about and they don't fully understand it. So from what I've seen in my experience, if it truly is a good fit and the agent's saying no, they just don't understand something. And that can just be overcame by answering their questions properly. So that's what I would say. It just really comes down to, why is it a no? Be okay with it being a no if it's truly not a good fit. We had one where we talked to the seller and we'll talk to the agent, and then it went off market. and the seller actually reached out directly, and we had back and forth conversations about it, and it came down to she could have an offer that was just better for her. It would net her more money up front and get the mortgage out of her name. And I said, go take it, go accept that offer. If it doesn't work out, then come back to us. We can have another conversation, but that's the best option for you. Go do it. I hope that answered your question. If it didn't, or if you had a follow-up question, let me know. Feel free to throw a question in the chat at any time and interact in the chat. If you guys have leads, like last week, I think 2 or 3 people sent me leads or recommended leads for me to call. So, maybe an agent that they had a conversation with and needed a follow-up conversation or something like that. So if you guys have anything that you need help with, send it over and let me take a look at it. Okay. This is a cute house. It's been on the market. Is that right? It's been on the market 37 days, but it looks like they tried to sell it several times last year. Like for basically the whole last year, they've listed it a few times and then removed it. It's interesting. It's probably overpriced because it's really cute and move-in ready.
Hi, this is Jennifer. Hi.
I'm going to send her a text. Okay. Texted her. Let me make sure I put that in my notes. Texted this one. So typically the way whenever I'm calling, I call twice and I usually leave a voicemail. I usually don't text. I don't know. I just prefer to leave a voicemail, I guess. But when I do the live, I just don't take the time to leave the voicemail. It's faster and easier just to send the text. Okay. I had one where they were open to Subto, but I'm not sure about it anymore since the current loan has a 6% interest rate. I wouldn't say that's a deal killer. I would say it really depends. What's the location? Does it cash flow as it is, or does it at least break even? We have one right now that we're working to dispo. It's at a 7% interest rate, or we have two. I'm trying to remember. One is over 6%. It's like 6.25%, I think, and That one went really quickly, and we have another one. I think it's like right under 6% interest rate, right around there, but they make money, they cash flow, and the entry fee is low. So it really just depends. If it's in a good area and where you cash flow and the entry fee is not crazy, then it's still probably worth it. If you want to submit it to this link that I put up here, or I can put it in here again. If you submit all the details to that link, I'll underwrite it and see if it's worth messing with. Okay, I just put a link in the chat. For anyone that jumped on late, you guys can submit deals to that link. We will underwrite it. We'll send the offer for you. We'll help you actually talk to the agent, answer the questions, and get it to the closing table. And you do get to be involved. We keep you on board in all the emails and do a ton of group calls with whoever submitted the lead and the agent. So if you ever need help with anything, feel free to submit it there. We can take a look at it. Okay, let me... Cute house. It looks vacant. It looks remodeled. I wonder if this is a flip. Let's see. I almost feel like this is a flip. How can we talk directly with the seller to make sure that the agent brings the idea of subject to? I mean, you're not going to be able to on every single one. I would just say, if you're not a licensed agent, you can technically call the seller. That's not a problem. Now, you can't cut the agent out of the deal because they do have a signed agreement with the seller. So you could technically go and call the seller and say, hey, I submitted this offer. I don't think it was presented. Just wanted to give you a call or whatever. But I mean, keep in mind that the agent, like I said, you're not going to be able to cut them out of the deal, and that's going to cause a lot of friction and unnecessary friction. The agent's going to get really mad if they didn't like you and your subject to offer before. They're really going to be upset when you call their seller. So I would say there's different ways I would go about it, depending. Like if it's one where you sent the offer and the agent's just straight up ghosting you, not giving you any response, try sending a text or email that says, hey, I haven't heard back from you about our offer. Should I just reach out to the seller directly? And I bet you money, as soon as you send that, the agent is going to get back to you because they don't want you talking to their seller. They're very territorial. So I would just try to get the agent to talk to you, because I'm trying to think of a deal that we've done where the agent... I can't personally think of one where a deal we've done where the agent was not on board and agreed that it was a good idea. A lot of times the agent will do everything in their power to tell the seller it's a horrible idea and put all these scary ideas in their head. And if the agent's not on your side, then I would probably just I would keep an eye on it and watch for it to go expired. Unless the seller is like really in a desperate situation, like that they're about to go to foreclosure or they're gonna have to pay 20 grand to close, then if you're not licensed, I would think about calling the seller while it's still on the market. But if it's not like a really desperate situation, then I would probably just wait for it to go expired and reach out to the seller directly. And you'll probably find out then that they were never presented with any offers. Actually, I don't think I fully answered your question, because you said, how do I talk directly with the seller. I mean, so assuming I would do all that if the agent's not on board. If the agent's on board, and at least maybe they're not fully on board, but they're nice and they're willing to be open to the idea and the conversation, I just tell them, I say, send the offer or whatever, and I say, why don't we all schedule a group call with me, you, and the seller, and we can walk through the offer, walk through all the ins and outs, and that way everyone's on the same page and the seller can determine if it's a good fit or not for them. So hardly ever do I get pushback from that. You know what I'm saying? Most agents agree that the seller should understand everything, and most agents agree that they should keep their options open and decide what's best for them. You're not trying to push it on them. You're just saying, let me lay all the facts out there, and then they can determine, is this a good option to move forward with? So that's how I present it. Most of the time, the agent's like, cool, let's do a group call. So I don't try to say, give me your seller's number or let me call your seller. I always include the agent in it. And we do this quite a bit. A lot of agents take us up on that because, I mean, do I have the right agent? Okay. They understand that they don't understand it all, right? And I've had a lot of agents say, you know what, you'd probably be better at explaining this. It'd be easier if you just explained it to them. So anyway, I hope that answered your question. Let me know if you were looking for something else.
You have reached the voicemail of Andy Brumbaugh with J Par.
That is not the right agent. What is up with these wrong numbers? Dang it. Let's see. I just got a text. I actually found this number. That's kind of the problem sometimes whenever you try to find agent information and they have names that are common. The agent's like, wrong one. I'm a different one. Okay, let me see if I can find this agent number real quick. Okay, let's just go to the next one. Wow, this one has been on the market for 220 days. It looks vacant. It looks pretty much move-in ready. No, it looks like it's gone under contract several times and then fallen through. Yikes. Okay.
Challenge Palmetto, this is Hi.
Hi, I was trying to reach Carl Walmer.
Yes, ma'am. His phone number?
Okay, I'm ready.
His phone number is 803
Okay.
391
Okay.
5804.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You have a great rest of the day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Got an office number. PropStream did me dirty on this list. They did not give me right numbers. If you're currently cold calling agents, put a me in the chat. Oh my gosh, this HOA says it's $3 a month. That has to be wrong, right? Probably like $30 a month.
Hi, this is Carl Balmer. Hi, this is
Okay, let me send him a text. So my text is just super simple. I say, hey, Carl, my name's Jade. I was calling because I'm interested in 123 Main Street and had some questions. Give me a shout when you can. Something like that. Okay, let me make sure I put his right number in here, since apparently I don't have anyone's correct number. Okay. And cool. Taz is calling agents. Taz, are you in our Discord group? If so, how's that going for you? Oh, I think this house might be a flip. Hmm. Not in the Discord. Okay. DM me. Just shoot me a DM on Instagram. Let me take this off. My name is on the screen right there. @_ not so jaded. Just shoot me a DM and say you're interested in getting in there, and I will send you the link to join. This email is throwing me off because I swear I know this email. Wow, that's crazy. Is that right? This agent's email is literally like almost letter for letter the same email as another agent that I work with in a completely different state. That was throwing me off. Okay. Oh, this is cute. Cutie, cutie. This one's been on the market for 70 days. Looks like they've gone under contract and it fell through.
Hey, this is Melinda Ray with W Realty. If you leave your name and number,
I think she sent me a voicemail.
Hey, this is Melinda.
Send her a text. Okay. At least I know that that one's the right number, I guess. A lot of voicemails today. This is the problem with going live is you get so many voicemails and then as soon as I get off here, they all call me back. Maybe I need to start calling before the live and then they'll all call me back during the live. That would be funny. Okay. Cool. I will message you after this. Yeah. After I get off the live, they all call me back at once. I'm like, what the heck? What is going on? Okay. Next, let's see what we got. Oh, this is like, oh, is this a multifamily unit? Oh, it is. I didn't even notice that when I saved it. Okay. Oh, interesting. This is a fourplex. Looks really nice. I guess they're all occupied. Wow. Oh, it looks like it's already gone under contract a few times. Interesting. This one, let's see. Oops.
Hello.
Hey, my name is Jade. I was calling about the listing on Windsor Point.
Yes, ma'am.
Is that one still available?
It is.
Okay.
We received a contract on it today, but it's not ratified yet.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, we're closing on one in Charleston, and I just saw this one. I figured I'd give you a call about it.
Yeah.
But you guys have a contract. You just don't know if you're going to accept it yet.
No, it has not been ratified. So we received one this morning. I'm not sure what my client's going to do, if he's going to accept it or not.
Okay. Do all of the units look pretty much similar to the pictures online?
The only one that looks different is Unit D.
Mm-hmm.
It does not have the floors and the updated paint.
Gotcha. Okay. And they're all currently occupied?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I saw that it wasn't sold too long ago. Is there a reason why they're wanting to get rid of it?
Yeah, he's just wanting to invest in other properties.
Oh, gotcha. Like 1031 into something else.
Yeah, and it has been on the market twice before. We just discovered because of some roof issues, it has to be a conventional cash offer.
Okay. Besides the roof, is there any other work that it needs? Any major work?
No, the roof is the major thing that needs some work.
Okay. Okay. I will take a little deeper look at it and see where we'd be at. I'll shoot you a text tomorrow and see if you guys have gotten anywhere else with the other contract as well.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye. Okay, so I didn't go through and try to pitch creative finance on this because, I mean, from what I'm seeing, they don't have a ton of equity on it to begin with, and they're trying to sell it and move into a different property. So we probably would not be close to, if this is right though, because let's see. It sold in 2021. Oh, that has to be a little off. I think that they have more equity than that, actually. Yeah, I think that they have probably over 100 grand in equity. So they're wanting to take those proceeds and go move it into a new investment, probably larger. So this is a fourplex. They're probably wanting to buy more units so that make them some more money. So to me, it just wasn't worth trying to pitch that, especially when they have another offer on the table. But I'll follow up with her and see if they accept that. And if not, let's see. I think like something that gets missed a lot of the times, and I think this just comes along with making more calls. You learn this as the more calls you make. But I think what gets missed is like you have to learn how to read the room, right? So you can tell, like, I could hear a noise in her background. I could hear that she was quick to talk and she was not someone that wants to sit there on the phone and just chat it up. So I'm not sitting there trying to ask her all these questions that don't, truly get to the point. I could tell that she was get to the point, get me off the phone. While some agents you'll call and you can tell they're a talker, they want to tell you everything. They want to sit there and have a full on conversation with you about every little detail. And, take that up. That builds a lot of rapport when you sit there and have those conversations, but don't try to force those conversations on people that you can feel like just want to get out of the conversation to begin with, that are in a hurry, that have stuff going on behind them. So it's just, read the room, and that can go a long way. When you try to hold those people on the phone, they get really annoyed, and they're probably like, I'm not going to answer this person's call if they call me back. So anyway, just a tip. Okay, let's see what I got next. None of them have called me back yet. This one looks like it may be, let's see. Yeah, this is a flip too. It's staged and everything. Okay, I'm coming to the end of properties I saved to call. Oh my gosh. This one just went pending. It was not pending like an hour ago when I looked at this. Okay, let's see. That's crazy. This house is what? This house is literally 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, over 500,000. That is nuts. Super cute, super nice, but how much land do you get? You get an acre. Built in 2022. Oops.
Welcome to the U.S. Cellular voicemail. 5.
The U.S. what? I don't even know what that said. U.S. Sailor?
Welcome to the U.S. Cellular voicemail.
Oh, U.S. Cellular. Okay. That one's new. Oh my gosh. Some of the listing photos are so amazing. I feel like they are either amazing or they're horrible, and there's hardly ever an in between. Oh, that's really what I don't know why. That's what I thought it said. It's like, okay, interesting.
Hello, this is Evelyn.
Hey, Evelyn, my name's Jade. I'm interested in the listing on Orange Blossom.
Yes. Okay.
Is that one still available?
It is still available. Sorry, I went to at my boyfriend's work today.
Oh, you're
So
okay.
yeah, that is it's my listing for sure. I don't know if it's open to be shown this week or not. Are you in town?
I'm not. I was just calling to chat about it, but if you want to give me a call back, that's okay.
Oh no, well, we're not super busy right now. I was just giving someone change.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's let me think. Okay, what's the address on it so I can look it up?
It is.
If we were talking about it.
Yeah, of course.
So, yeah, it's over in Canada Trails. I'm not sure if you remember where that's located at. Are you familiar with the area?
I'm a little familiar. We have a few under contract in the area right now, so we're looking at some more just to have, multiple in one area. So I saw this one and just figured I'd give you a call about it.
Yeah, so it's in Canada Trails, and it's. I don't recall if he sent me a rental history on that one yet. Is that what you would be more interested in knowing what it's brought in?
Yeah, that was my next question, is if you knew how much it's bringing in.
Okay. Well, I can go back if you can text me your contact information and your email. And then when I get a break here in a minute, I will go through my email and see if I have it. Because we've had quite a bit of people calling about it. But no offers yet on it. So
okay.
If you'll send me over some contact information, then I'll get right back with you here in just a few.
Okay. Are they selling it furnished?
Oh, yes. It's going to come fully turnkey. It's been a good rental for them. They were like you. They had several properties up here, and they're just looking to do something else now. They've had them for a couple of years, so.
Okay, so they're selling more than one right now?
I'm sorry?
Are they selling more than one right now?
Yes, they have one over in Woodland, like on Woodland Circle.
Okay.
As well. I think it's 525 Woodland Circle.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'll text you my information. If you'll send me any of the listings you have in that area, any Airbnb listings, we'll take a look at them.
Like you mean area as far as like the whole town?
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, any that you think would have potential to be an Airbnb.
Okay, yeah. All the cabins that I have are actually there's a couple of them that have been personal homes that could be Airbnbs. Okay. And then a few, I have another one. Yeah, I have quite a few actually. I think I have 10 or 11 listings right now in this area.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, we'd love to take a look at all of them and get you some offers.
Okay, awesome. Well, just send me over your contact, and I'll get right on that shortly.
Okay, sounds good. I'll text you right now.
Can I text you listings over, or would you prefer email listings?
You can text me. That's fine.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
10 or 11 listings. Look at that. That's so cool. She's super sweet. She was obviously busy. She said that she was helping out her boyfriend's business. There was a lot going on in the background, but she is super sweet, and she's obviously a busy real estate agent as well. So super cool. Make sure I text her because I want to look at all of those listings. Cool. Hopefully we'll get to look at all this today. Something that I like, to me, it's natural at this point, but I understand that it's not natural to everyone, is just like the way that you text and email really does make a difference. I get a lot of texts from, just people or agents specifically, and they'll text me and they don't even say their name. They don't say why they're texting. They're just like, I had one text me last night and he was just like, hey, may I help you? And it had been a while since I called them. I don't save a random agent's number. He didn't introduce himself. I had left him a voicemail, so he knew exactly what I was calling about. He didn't say, hey, I got your voicemail about this. Like, no communication skills. And if you can have some communication skills, you really do stand out. So, like, for that, I could have easily just said, I could have just texted my email and not said anything else. But saying something like, this is what I text her. I said, great chatting with you. My name is Jade. My best email is blank. Would love to take a look at any listings you have. So, I mean, she was obviously busy. If she got a text with just my email, she may completely forget about what our conversation was or how it ended. I do that a lot. I have conversations. I'm like, oh gosh, like, how did our last conversation go? I can't even remember. So, just texting someone and kind of following up and like leaving off what you just talked about really goes a long way. So anyway, tidbit, I really love when people have good communication skills through text and email. It stands out to me a lot. Oh, look at that. As I'm on here, I just got a contract back, and this is from our Discord group. Another contract signed in there, someone getting their first deal. That is so exciting. Amazing. That just made my day. I think we have some more coming in too. So again, if you guys aren't in the Discord group, reach out to me, DM me on Instagram, let me know. I'll get you in that group. There are so many people getting their first deals, whether it's just, a wholesale deal, a gator deal, you can be a buyer in there, whatever you want to do, reach out, let me know. As always, I'm here to help. You can go through this link as well to submit some deals for help on. And I will see you guys back on my next live. I think I'm going live on Thursday, potentially. Watch my Instagram to be sure, but I should be going live on Thursday. So thank you guys for coming. Hit subscribe if you're getting value. Leave me some comments, some feedback, and I will see you guys soon.